There's something really comforting about making coffee, not because it's anything extraordinary, but because it's one of those small rituals that makes an ordinary day feel a little more special. Today, while making my coffee, I found myself thinking about how much life changes as we grow up. When we were younger, coffee never made sense. It was bitter, strong, and definitely not something we reached for willingly. We were always chasing sweet things, sweet drinks, sweet moments, sweet versions of life. But as the years pass, something shifts. Life becomes a little more complicated. We experience things we never imagined we would. We lose people, outgrow places, make mistakes, learn lessons the hard way, and carry stories that quietly shape us. And somehow, without realizing it, we begin appreciating things that once felt too bitter, like coffee. I think that's what fascinates me about it. The taste itself hasn't changed. Maybe that's why a cup of coffee feels different now than it did years ago. It isn't just a drink anymore. It's a pause, a moment to sit with your thoughts before the day gets too loud. And speaking of pauses, I've been trying to create more of them lately. That's actually one of the reasons I started this little corner on the internet. I don't really see it as a channel or a collection of videos. To me, it's more like a memory book, a place where I can leave little pieces of my life behind. Random afternoons, quiet mornings, small thoughts that would probably disappear if I never said them out loud. Sometimes I imagine myself finding these videos years from now and remembering exactly how life felt in this moment. Not just the big events, but the tiny details too. The coffee I was making, the weather outside my window, the things I was thinking about when nobody else was around. Lately, another thing I've been trying to do is spend less time on my phone. And honestly, it's not easy. But recently I've been forcing myself to put it down and pick up a book instead. Now, the funny thing is that I'm not even a huge reader. Reading has never been something that comes naturally to me. But I've started enjoying the idea of slowing down, of sitting with a cup of coffee and a book, even if I only manage a few pages at a time. Right now, I'm reading Brida, and while I'm still making my way through it slowly, I love how books allow you to step into someone else's world for a little while. They remind you that every person has a story, every life has struggles, and every journey has moments that nobody else gets to see. Maybe that's another reason I enjoy making these videos. They're not perfect, and they're not meant to be. So if you're watching this, thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. And maybe one day we'll realize that growing up wasn't about learning to love bitter coffee. It was about learning that even the bitter parts of life can hold a certain kind of beauty.